What's going on, everyone? I hope you're having a good day. And today I'm going to be going over how you could day trade at all-time highs in any type of markets. I'm doing futures because that's what I trade, but you could apply this to anything else. So number one, first, this is an example of May 16th, 2024. That's what I traded today. And reason for bullishness, because I was bullish on the day, were these four reasons, and versus these two bearish reasons, because I was comparing and contrasting, because I was a little conflicted. So whichever one had more confluences, that's what I went with, and bullishness had more. So number one, I'll just go over like quickly why I was like it could potentially be bearish. Number one, it was to fill in yesterday's range. Like as you can see, this move up, it had to be rebalanced. It's not everything in here is gonna go untouched, which is why one of the reasons was like that was one of the reasons it could be bearish. Number two, on the hourly time frame before market open, I saw a perfect 2022 ICT model for bearishness fold. Okay, boom, this liquidity got taken by this high. We have an energetic move down, leaving a fair value gap behind, which gets re-entered right here. That is a bearish setup for ICT model 2022, right? So those are the only two reasons for bearishness. And then for number one of bullishness was we are at all-time highs. And in the past, if you look in the past, hold on, these were all-time highs, right? But at one point, these were the all-time highs, and price likes to first push through those before they move down at least once more, right? And that's what I was anticipating over here to happen. Like these were the all-time highs right now, and I was expecting price to at least push through them once before we started going down to retrace and rebalance this range. Number two reason for bullishness was that there were SMT on these hourly lows right here. On ES, we had a lower low made right here. On NQ, we had a higher low right here, right? So that's a pretty strong confluence. We're going to start going up. Number three on the bullishness is bullish PD arrays are being respected perfectly. Basically, on the 15-minute, if the market is structured to be bullish, it's going to respect the bullish PD arrays, meaning of bullish order block, bullish fair value gap, all that sorts of stuff, right? And in a smaller time frame, like the 15-minute, it was respecting the 15-minute bullish order block before market open. So that's why it also gave me more confidence to go into bullish bias. And then lastly, price had retraced into 50% of the area. And what I mean by that is this right here. As you can see, there's a fib right here from 1 to 0. This is just a standard deviation, so don't count this. From 1, so from this low, because this is a low and then a high, that's a low, to this high right here, which was the pre-market high, 50% range is right here. That gets filled pre-market. So now we're ready to go up if we're going to go up. So those were all the reasons for bullishness. Now I'll get into the actual trades. So the actual trade was taken on Top Step X because that's the fund that I use. As you can see, I started up a new challenge account after studying ICT, and currently I am up $424 on the account. That's balance. And let's see if I pass this or not. But anyways, the trade went like this. I'll delete everything real quick just so I could explain everything on the 15-minute time frame. So this is what price was looking like before market had opened. It was up to here. So forget everything else that happens here. I was anticipating this low to get taken from news, and it did. So I'll just mark that out. And then I was also anticipating for price to go a little bit below that because of news. If there was no news, there will be no reason for me to say that price is gonna go a lot below that this sell side liquidity. But because of news, I was anticipating price to go lower, so I marked out the fib from this low to this high and saw whatever was underneath this 50% area, and I saw this bullish fair value gap on the 15-minute time frame. After I drew that out, I deleted the fib because it really had no use to me. I was just trying to see where the discount was. And this was a discounted area where price should react off of it if it was going to go up from there. And as you can see, we went down a little bit into this little consequent encroachment area right here, which is basically the midpoint of this wick right here. It went into the middle of this wick, the 50% mark, which is which one is this? It's this right here. This is a 50% mark right here. As you can see, literally touched it, went a little bit more down, and then boom, we started going up all the way into all-time highs right here. And as always, I had also marked out the midnight and the 8:30 opening. All right, now that I have some stuff marked up on my chart, let's see what this is doing. Sell side liquidity got swept right here, and then I went down to the 3-minute. This is what the 3-minute looked like. Sell side liquidity was this right here. Boom, we got swept. And I have to wait for a 3-minute break of structure or a market structure shift to the upside after that. And this is where I really love my strategy. It saves me from so many losses because you don't enter right after we hit this. That is so stupid. You never do that. You have to wait for some sort of confirmation to take place. And that is my confirmation. As you can see, there's no market structure shift until we hit the consequent encroachment. I just drew the line after that because I didn't want to keep the fib up. So we go all the way down, down, down until consequent encroachment area, and we break this swing high right here. This is a swing high right here. We go above it, and right after that, I'm going scaling down into the 2-minute and looking for a fair value gap. On the 2-minute, I see this. What is this right here? Fair value gap. Literally a beautiful fair value gap. ICT 2022. mentorship setup right here was taken. I took longs as soon as we hit here, but the fill was kind of bad because I kind of was new to Top Step, so it filled me around the red line right there. But let's just assume. Okay, I'll just actually put it up to where it filled me. Right here on this bearish candle right here, my stop was this low right here, and my TP was this 830 uh opening right here. Sorry, I was kind of confused, but because I didn't see a marking there, but 830 openings right there. And I was originally aiming for all-time highs, but because of the conditions, like we were at a key level, I thought it would be a choppy day, which it clearly wasn't. I mean, it kind of was in the beginning, like boom, chop, and then we went up, picked up the pace, chop in lunch hour, and then boom, we picked up the pace and just shit the market. Like, oh my god. But yeah, so that's why I didn't ride it all the way up to the all-time highs. I only rode it to here, but I still made 424, as you can see from this. But yeah, I hope this video helped you out, and if it did, please leave a like and comment down below any questions you got. Peace out.